a new platform for the good people of Osun State.
So we also heard Adeleke has moved to Labour Party. Do you hear about that?
Yes, not Labour Party. Accord Party. Yes. So I don't know how he's going to manage, because APC will come with all their arsenal. They will deploy federal government fund, federal might, federal resources. You know, that is the home state of the president. So if the president cannot influence who becomes the governor of his own state, or influence his party man to become the governor of the state, you know, so which means it will put a question mark to his acceptability and popularity in his own.
So how do you mean Osun State is the home state of the president? How, please?
No, it's from Osun State.
President Bola Tinubu is from Osun?
Yes, it's from Osun State, yes, now.
Not Lagos?
Now. Actually, yeah. Fact.
Yeah?
Yeah. So that's the thing. So, you know, the governor, Adeleke, I don't know how he's going to manage to, you know, escape the tsunami that is coming, because APC, even this minister of the former governor of Osun State, I think is the one that will buy the flag. That's why Tinubu uses, you know, the man is his nephew. Yeah, according to information. Oyetola is his nephew. And Tinubu uses power to suppress he uses power to, you know, intimidate Osun out of the place. Former deputy governor of Osun State. So Osun even went public about his disqualification. He was disqualified. And he was asked to lie low and allow for a consensus for the former governor to stand as the flag bearer of APC. But it's like Osun rebelled against such a directive, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. So he was disqualified from the contest. Likewise, some other strong contenders in preference for Tinubu's board. So that's the thing.
But don't you think Adeleke believes normally the video will give him the support, and because of the love of the video, people will always support Adeleke no matter the party he goes to?
No, apart from his people, this guy was fully involved during his campaign, the video.
Yeah.
I know that his elder brother has a very deep pocket, and I think he has good relationship with the president. But all the same, let's see how it goes. You know, the president's wife, to tell you that it will be difficult for him to return. The president's wife insulted him before the public. You know, you heard about it now. Remi Tinubu insulted Adeleke before the public.
Which kind?
Oh, really? I've not heard of that.
Yes. The man climbed the podium during, I think that was it the coronation or the investiture of Asiwaju wife? Yeah. Whether they call it Asiwaju of Yoruba land. So it's like the Osun State governor was like giving a state place to give speech, but the president who have found out from her this thing, seat that because the one started by singing a song, and he was in the middle of that before he was scolded. The president told him, please, you just have that 5 minutes to make a speech, not for you to start singing. But this 5 minutes, the mic will be taken off from you. So the man tried to reach out to the president, but he could not. I monitored his discomfort about that. Use of, the wife.
So that's the reason why he want to leave the party.
Well, now they blocked him from coming to APC.
Okay.
He's going to come to APC. He's going to choose the preferred candidate of Tinubu who will not see the light of the day.
Okay.
Yes.
And he too wants to leave PDP truly.
Any person who is contesting election, even cancellation election under the platform of PDP is taking the highest risk of his life. There's litigation here and there.
Yeah.
There's litigation here and there, and factions who are claiming
Ownership.
to be ownership, and so the party is immersed in total chaos. So it's immersed in a total chaos. So it's really a challenge.
And this is not the first time. I remember the face-off between her and Elijah Abo during the sex toy incident.
Okay, this one.
Michael, let me finish. Do you realize that the Senate, when we constitute this, whatever the law gives, we can also suspend you? Do you realize that? No, sir.
I
It
will
doesn't
not
come
sit
here on
and
camera.
threaten me with suspicion.
We are not threatening
I am a
you. I
senator
said
like
we are
you.
not threatening
I will
you.
not sit
Sir,
and threaten your
with
suspension.
all due respect, sir.
With all due respect to you, I won't sit here. You are my colleague. You are a senator like me. You cannot threaten me with suspension.
Excuse me.
I take exception, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Off that man.
Please.
You are digging a hole for yourself.
Excuse me.
All right, then go and base it.
Okay.
Another history.
I remember what happened, I think in the Senate plenary one time, Smart Ademi was speaking. I think she was asking him if I stand to be corrected about whether you in PDP now.
Okay, this one.
Before in the history of our nation, this is the worst instability we are facing. In fact, this is worse than the civil war.
Are you in
Mr. President, the solution is very simple.
So we could go on and on.
They say now wait be this so.
There is a first lady of a state, first lady of a whatever first lady. But it is what it is. It's a convention we accepted. So you can't. She's not a public official. She's actually a public figure because there's nothing in the constitution that recognizes her office in any shape or form. I'm giving this legal background to even push further the point that Kayode has made. That's an elected governor of a state. He may be a very jovial, jolly good fellow, easygoing guy, but that doesn't mean you should take him for granted. What she did was beneath dignifying, and it is disrespectful. It demands an apology from her as the wife of the president to the office of a governor, because there's nothing in our law that recognizes her office. It's not just about her, it's about that office of First Lady. It's just a convention. But this is an elected government in Osun State. And she was in Osun State. Whether he was wasting time, I can understand maybe he wasn't reading the room well, she needed to leave. But there's a way to speak to someone in public. This is beneath dignifying. It's disgraceful to see what has just happened. We're not off the wiki, Yerima issue, now this has played out. I think if she knows what is right, and if she reflects on action, she should know she dropped the ball, she didn't conduct herself properly at that level as the wife of the president of the Federal Republic, to be able to walk up to a governor and speak to him just like you're speaking to a child. But what is going on with all of us here? What is happening to us as a people? This is beneath dignifying. Look at what is written there, seal of the governor of that state. She has more authority than him, even though she's the wife of the president. You understand? So I just feel that this is not good. We've spoken about...
He has more than...
Sorry, he has more authority. That's what I wanted to say. My apologies. He has more authority than her at that moment. He could shut down that event and nothing will happen. It will just be, oh, why would you do that? The wife of the president was there. That was just how I had it. There's so much authority. That is why that seal is there. So it is not right for the wife of the president to conduct herself the way she did. And I think this should not happen again. Let's not see this display of lack of decorum by... she's not a public official, as a public figure in this sense, because this is just unacceptable.
So another sharpshooter.
There are those who say, well, they are close friends, right? Senators, so they have their way of doing things. There are those who say, well, the governor is known to dance, sing at events, so this is not new. Why should anybody go ahead and do that? But the point is this, whether they are chummy or not behind the scenes, at that moment where he had the podium with the seal of Osun State, he was a governor. He still remains a governor until otherwise. So every respect that would go to him should be accorded to the office and not the person. And when I say respect or disrespect, you look at the office and you approach it that way. So it may have been in a jocular sense, okay, you're my person behind the scenes, but at that moment, that was the governor of Osun State about to give a speech. Whether or not he was singing or doing preambles is another thing entirely, and I think it just doesn't look good. It leaves a very bad taste in the mouth. Again, as I said, it's been said that they are chummy behind the scenes, or maybe they are not. I really do not care, but that office should be respected, and I don't think that was right.